One, ladies and gentlemen, Ebro in the morning. You got the beautiful Laura Styles. You got Rosenberg.
Hey.
And
Beautiful
in
Rosenberg.
the building, the hottest thing in the hood right now.
What? Hold on.
Hold on.
Hottest?
Another hottest
Fam,
thing in the hood?
Fam.
Don't have a battle here.
No, don't get your skin slapped off your face. You see Hov sitting next to you.
I'm not the one. I'm not the one who's creating the divide. Because last time we were here, you said the hottest thing in the hood was
money and violence.
Now you're saying there's another hottest in the hood.
I mean, it has to happen.
Hey, listen, this is a good sign because last time Ebro bigged up something as being the hottest in the hood, it went absolutely crazy and on fire. So BX Fight Club
Give
is
it up
here.
for BX Fight Club.
Thank you.
Look, spokesman for the BX Fight Club. Your name is?
My name is Hov. They call me BX Hover. I'm from the Bronx.
And what section of the Bronx are you guys from? All over? Or?
I'm from Watson. You got my man Will. He's from DeKalb in the Gun Hill side of the Bronx.
And who's the young man in the back? He's one of the fighters. I see him on video.
He's from Queens. That's our season 2 champ. His name is Pacquiao. That's what we. That's what.
Why do they call him Pacquiao?
That's racist.
Tony Yayo named him that. And one day he came to the park and he seen him over there. He was hosting, and he said, "Yeah, that's Pacquiao." He's still with the name ever since.
Now,
Hey, you know what's a good name?
Now, for the audience, can you explain what BX Fight Club is all about?
BX Fight Club is a positive movement by the community for the community. We give back. Basically, we created this to try to keep the kids away from violence and keep them away from trouble. Place your energy into something positive and nothing that could basically jeopardize your future and your freedom.
Well, some people would say, and when I was coming up, like my uncles, my family, it was all about fighting. You had an issue with somebody, you go in the yard, you put up your hands, you throw your hands, right? Mm-hmm. Nowadays, these kids, they get their ass whooped one time, they want to go kill somebody because they just don't know how to take an ass whooping sometimes and be a man about it. Do you guys come from that school? Like y'all probably you probably my age. I'm 40. How old are you?
I'm 32.
Yeah, so you in your 30s where the OGs used to take you outside. Yo, you got a problem with? To put your hands up. Let's get it on.
Put your hands up. That's the old school way, and basically we bringing that back right now. If you notice in these videos, they hug at the beginning of the fight and they hug at the end of the fight. We make sure that there's absolutely no problems in between.
Are the people fighting? Do they? I know back in the day when y'all started, people had real problems.
Real problems.
Like these were kids from around your way. He was like, yo, let's fix this.
These are kids that used to bring their problems, and instead of solving it in a negative way, then we say, do it this way, where nobody really gets hurt, and it's all about, you put your energy into 3 rounds and it's over.
Yeah, a lot of people think 3 rounds is easy. 3 rounds is
It's not.
It's very interesting though because my gut reaction, like as someone who's I'm pretty staunchly against violence in all scenarios, but I do enjoy organized sport and competition. My gut reaction is, well, if you're going to get the kids to try to work something out, maybe you should do it through conversation. But the fact of the matter is there are a lot of situations in which trying to make that the way is very, very difficult. And not only that, you have this energy that kind of needs to be expended in some way with the kind of things that a lot of people are dealing with on a daily basis. So the idea that they could do it in this controlled way where at the end it's over, I mean, I do see how there could be positive from that. Now, have you guys ever considered also adding an element to it where there is conversation that goes with this? So if to make sure that the problems don't continue beyond the fight?
Basically, what we do is after they throw them punches for 3 rounds, it's pretty much over, man.
It's like school.
It's like you
right?
got it over with. Like all conversation is, good fight. It's a hug at the end of the day. Like basically that's what he does. He sits down, he gets it over with. He got it for the championship fight. He had a fight with the dude. The dude's in the corner crying. He went and he hugged them and all that, and basically they got that out the way.
It's hard to have a lot of negative energy after you just fought for 9 minutes. 9 minutes is a long time.
Yeah.
Now this started outside and then it bubbled up on social media. Right?
Yeah, basically pretty much me and the ref right here, he was basically the champ, and when we used to do it before. So me and him sat down in a restaurant one day. We was having a conversation and we seen a clip of one of the guys from the block fighting somebody over there, and he told me, he said, yo, if you put this on social media, he said, a lot of people got a lot of love for you. He said this will blow up, and that's exactly what it did.
So the next step is you guys are fighting indoors right now. It's winter time, right? We don't give out the location. It's not like an open public. Like you don't get to come.
No.
You could check it out online if you want to do that,
sir.
but it's not something that anybody could just walk up and check out.
Not everybody could walk up in it. We try to keep it a secret society as
I like
of right
that.
now.
I respect that.
Yeah, basically like we have fun doing it, and we haven't had not one incident since June. So being that we haven't had not one incident since June, we try to keep the same crowd pretty much. So it remains
It's a community aspect to it.
Yeah, it's a community aspect.
So now I've seen Shaquille O'Neal in there.
Yes.
I've seen Fat Joe in there. Remy,
Yes.
they came through, obviously repping. I'm sure other celebs have kind of, well, obviously Yayo hosted in the park at that time. This thing is about to explode though. Like I'm sure people are approaching y'all to do more with this because, you know, neighborhood issues is not just in the Bronx, it's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Young men having anger issues and not having an outlet for that is something that, you know, we talk about all the time at home. And, you know, you see a lot of kids acting out there. So having a place to go and get that energy out. I'm sure this thing is going to bubble out and people are going to approach y'all to do some business.
We have some good things on the table right now. We have some people are speaking to us about a reality show. We have a couple of contracts that we can't yet discuss because, you know, it's something brand new.
Right.
And but you know, as long as we all keeping in the positive, man, and you know, we're just trying to get it out there. A couple of people bringing us business, bringing the business to us, but we're trying to make sure that they don't take us out of what we created.
How big is this now? Do you have people coming from other states?
Yes, we have people coming from basically, like as of right now, New Jersey, Long Island, and like tri-state, pretty much.
Okay.
PA. There's a lot of people reaching out from. There was a kid from California one time. Yeah, a lot of people from Connecticut too, and they basically just coming in. Everybody wishes they was there, but you know we got it where we got it, so they come to us.
How many fights are there in a night?
We have 6 fights. We might have, let's say we have a tournament going on. We don't allow trained fighters. So if you're a trained fighter and we'll pick another trained fighter and y'all fight, y'all be exhibition. Y'all won't be part of the actual tournament. To be in the tournament, you can't be trained because it's unfair for the rest of the people.
Got it. I'm looking at you guys. You guys are all from the Bronx. Was boxing something that kept y'all out of trouble? Is this how, you know, what are y'all backgrounds? You know, for the people watching that maybe wondering, like, who are these dudes? Like, where are they from? I mean, I know your story, but share with the audience because, you know, I'm sure fighting has kind of helped you guys focus yourselves, or have you guys gone off the wrong path and had to come back?
Yeah,
Well,
basically.
Story, you already know how.
Now you can go ahead, grab the mic, bro.
I mean, for me, we both know because we've been childhood friends from the beginning. But we've always been fighting in the streets and you know things like that. And I just recently came home for a violent charge.
Welcome
as well.
home, bro.
Yeah, thanks. So it's something that it feels good to do this and give back because I also went in for violence. So to try to get these kids off the streets and do something positive, it's a beautiful thing.
Do you
It's a beautiful
feel,
moment.
as you as a young man looking back, if something like this existed for you,
We used to do it back in the days.
Right. But something this organized that was...
No, then it'll be great. It'd have been.
You think it would have kept you
Yes.
your head square?
Yes, because then I have somewhere to unleash the frustration. You understand? And opposing to just somebody randomly on the street, or you get an argument or something in that aspect. You know.
Right.
So that's
Hove? You?
Yeah, basically.
Would this have kept you out of trouble?
Yeah, it definitely would have. Yeah, I did a little bit. I did 3 years. I've been home now for 2. I decided to change my life once I came back. It's like, you know, and tired of seeing the same people, like, you know, like basically we got to put a stop to it. Generation after generation, the history repeats itself. You on the block, you get money, you get locked up. You come home, you get locked up. And, you know, you got to put a stop to it somewhere. You know, so being that we felt that, like I came out, I trained myself. So it was a source of entertainment at the beginning. And I never had an idea that it was going to get this big. So once we got everybody together, then we seen the picture of what it could be. So what we did was then, you know, we created what we created, but I did some time myself. You know what I mean? And I decided to
Manny
change my life.
Pacquiao, what's your story, bro? You're one of the fighters now. How did you decide to get into this?
Man, I saw this thing on Instagram like a few months back before I joined. Honestly, when I first saw it, you know, it was for the community, by the community. You know, I thought it was like, you know, the next, like a fight club, you don't picture something like that, you know, something for the community. And then, you know, you can even say it's better than what people have in their heads for the movies, you know? Because when I went in there and put on the gloves, it's like, it's all love. It's all love and adrenaline, you know?
But what's inside you? Why is fighting something that you wanted to do? How old are you, bro?
I'm 22, man.
So was it something you was frustrated about, or was a reason
man,
you needed to go mix it up?
Before all this, you know, I had a lot of, you know, family problems and all that and everything like that. And then going to the BX is like a real way to exert that stress, you know? Afterwards, you feel confident and everything like that. And I couldn't be any more grateful, you know, to the team.
That's dope.
Do you guys apply the same rules as there would be in professional boxing to the fights? How does the rule work?
No, sir. We don't apply by their rules. Basically, what we do is we have 3 minute. We have 2 minute rounds, 3 rounds, and what we do is we have no headgear. You know, amateur fighting, you need the headgear and all that. They go in there and basically they get in the ring and they get it on.
But I think when he says rules, like, ain't no kicking, ain't no headbutting,
no. It's really fighting, boxing.
Yeah, it's boxing. It is boxing, and a victory is achieved the same way though, by knockout or the ref stopping it, or you stopping it.
Yeah, by points. That's the ref right there. You roughing everybody up, throwing everybody around. But it's by points. We have 3 judges.
So it could be points or knockout.
Yes, sir.
Or being stopped by the referee.
Yes, sir.
Got it.
Hov, do you have female fighters?
We had one, man, but the females be fronting, man. They say they want to come and then they don't show up. So being that they don't show up, we don't really count on them. So we have had basically 2 fights in there. One was good, and one they were still trying to pull their hair with the gloves on. So we need some real good.
You don't have your Ronda Rousey yet. Your Ronda Rousey is
not yet.
So what about, you said that there is no headgear. Do you have any concern about the fact that like someone could get hurt? You know what I'm saying? Even if the ref does the best job he can, sometimes the right punch in the right way can be very dangerous. Does that ever concern you?
That is very true, and that does concern me, and that's the reason the ref, if you look at these videos, as soon as they get hit, pretty much like he takes 2-3 blows, he's a pretty good judge of it, and he jumps in.
You jumping right there.
Yeah, it's like they give you a stand-up 8. You know what I mean? Without being down. The gloves are 16-ounce gloves. They heavy bag gloves, so they have a lot of cushion.
They do.
So being that we use these heavy gloves, you could get knocked down, but I haven't seen nobody knocked out.
And with a glove that heavy, a 16-ounce glove. You have to be a professional to hit somebody very hard with a 1-pound glove. Yeah. To swing a 1-pound glove and catch somebody for real, you have to be a trained fighter. An amateur is not going to pick up a 16-ounce glove and just hit somebody
and knock them out cold.
It's very hard to do.
Remind you, half of these kids don't even know how to hit. Really, they still swinging this way.
Yeah,
but that must add to a lot of the excitement when someone does connect with that big punch.
It's a lot of entertainment. It's a lot of entertainment. Like he has grown as with us, basically. He has grown with us because when he first started, he was not fighting the way he's fighting right now. Kid is a problem right now, but when he first started, he wasn't like that.
But you're gonna have to sit him down though, because he's probably getting too good at this point.
Yeah, eventually.
At this point, he's been in so many fights. He's training. He's doing his things. But all right, my G, you got to go over here. He got chains. Now look at he got a little chest.
I know.
Look at you.
You know, he got the 250 with him.
Hov, and are people fighting for prizes or is it just for bragging rights?
We this is our second season. The first one, we gave away a Rolex. And this one we gave away a 250-gram 14-karat Cuban link chain. The next one that we got a tournament coming up right now that we have the weight class of 180 to 200, and that's gonna be for a Mercedes-Benz S550. And then we giving away a 2011 Nissan Altima for 140 to 160 weight class.
Yo, look, my biggest interest in watching y'all is obviously I love seeing a community of men come together and help other young men try to focus their lives. And I also, you know me, I talk a lot of shit. So I like a good fight. I'm too old to fight now. That shit hurts. I'm too old for all that. But I appreciate what y'all doing, right? And I think,
appreciate you.
You know, getting your ass whooped in life, you know what I mean? It's something that young men need to be prepared for, especially when you come from the hood, because a lot of young men ain't prepared to walk out in this world and know that you're going to get your ass whooped a few times if you're a real man.
Yeah,
right? Whether it's figuratively or literally, you know, whether you getting locked up, getting your ass whooped, you know what I'm saying, or you actually get jumped or something happen to you on the street and knowing that going to kill someone after that is not the answer. You know what I mean?
I mean, basically, that's why our community, I think, is messed up, man, because at the end of the day, if you can't take an ass whipping, it's going to lead to you grabbing a gun, grabbing a knife, and hurting the person to a higher degree where you feel contempt with yourself for taking an ass
And even on the other side, knowing that things take work. It ain't, there's no get rich quick scheme.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Standing on the block, you know, serving whatever you're going to serve up just to try to get some money real fast. How many people we know lose that battle?
Exactly.
Almost everybody loses that battle.
Ebro, I think we have learned something. A, there's something very exciting going on at the BX Fight Club, and I definitely want to come through.
Yes.
B,
more than welcome.
B, you are not going to be in the ring.
No.
It's over.
You should be in the ring.
Listen, here's the thing. I was thinking about it, okay? And then this weekend, I realized I needed to get Sensodyne toothpaste because my teeth have gotten sensitive. When you're that old, it's over. It's
My 7-month-old headbutted me last night,
and you were almost
I
out.
woke up swole up this morning.
7-month-old
I had to put a
injury.
cold spoon on my eye this morning.
Well, maybe they could get you in the ring with a 7-month-old. You could have a
I
bad.
can handle my business. Yo, it's nice meeting you guys, man.
Thank you, man.
Yo,
Thank you,
appreciate
guys.
you.
Thank
All
you
right,
for having us.
BX Fight Club, give
Thank
it
you.
up.
Thank you.